I'm going to turn it over to Dr. AZ Habtewold. I hope I said his name correctly. He'll correct me when he gets on, but he is also a fellow alumnus of Regent University. He has several platforms that he speaks from. He's an author, he's a facilitator, a teacher. I mean, the list goes on and on. Dr. AZ, the floor is yours, my brother.
Scale or perish. Whenever I have any conversation about scaling, I get pushbacks. People may say it differently, but what they're saying is, I don't want to go big, easy, so I don't want to scale. The misunderstanding is that they think scaling is going big. My job today is to highlight the importance of scaling for every professional, leader, and entrepreneur. In this conversation, I'm going to cover three things. One, what is scaling? Second, why should we care? We're very busy people. Some of us, because of our mission, because of our style, we don't want to go big. Why should we care? And lastly, what are some of the vehicles to scale? I thank you for the opportunity, and I'm glad to be among all of you. I listened, and I really enjoyed all of the speeches. Hopefully, my conversation also may add some values. Let's be on the same page. What is scaling? Scaling for me is not about growing or going big. Scaling for me is having impact, grow, and expand structurally, intentionally with the impact and legacy. Now let's make scaling very relevant to professionals. We have seen in the past, even now, because of AI, we know that some professions or some professionals may not be able to scale, which means they're going to perish. What about leaders? We have seen it in the past, especially during crisis, including during COVID. What happened to those leaders who didn't scale? Which means those leaders who didn't delegate, those leaders who didn't have systems, processes, those leaders who didn't duplicate, multiply themselves, they were unable to have impact, even to survive and outlast the crisis. What about entrepreneurs? Let's say someone has a mom and pop company. Why should they care about scaling? They should care. Part of the reason is because if they are not scalable, they may not be there, but if they're not scalable, their valuation is very, very low. Plus, when the time come and they want to exit, they can't, or they exit very cheaply. What I'm going to do today is I want to talk about some of the benefits of scaling. Let me start first. The number one benefit of scaling. Every time when you, for example, a professional, a business owner, or leadership, whenever you want to exit, you don't time it. Life happens. Let's say that you have a business, you are in partnership. The partnership may end up being in disagreement, and you have to walk away, or your health is impacted, or you may die. Or something happens out of your control and you have to exit. When that time comes, you're going to sell your company for a penny in a dollar, on a dollar, which basically means you think your company worth $1 million, but it was only $100,000. I had a conversation a few weeks ago, and with this person, I simply asked them, how much do you think is the valuation of your company? Like every one of us, they overestimated it. Oh, it should worth $1 million. You know, I don't want to sell it, but it should worth $1 million. And I asked, can you share with me your profit and loss statements and also your balance sheet? I can easily tell you the market value of your company. They shared with me, of course, estimation. It may not be accurate. I immediately told them how much their company worth, and they were shocked. They were arguing with me. I told them, be like a buyer or investor right now. Would you buy this company? He said, yeah. But I told him, look, this and this and this are missing. One of the things that missed in that company was it was unscalable. It was highly dependent on the founder. The second reason why we should really scale is because scaling takes time. It may take you 5 years, 3 years, or more, which means by the time you're ready to scale, you need another 5 years.
Yeah.
Even if you don't want to scale right now, just act like you want to scale it. At least lay the foundation. And the three things I want to share that you could do easily, because in my book, Scale to Last, I shared many ways on how to scale. Some of them, they require a lot of money and also risky. But I'm going to share with you three things that you could do to scale. The first one is document everything. Buyers, whenever they want to buy a business, the first question that comes to their mind, they're going to act like the devil's advocate. What if this founder get hit by a bus? They're right. If everything is in their head, it's not scalable. They die or incapacitated, it's over. The second thing you could do is systematize and process everything. Because if you don't have systems and processes, means it's scalable, which means it's manual. It cannot be automated. If it cannot be automated, it can't be scaled. The third thing, all of these, by the way, you don't need to invest a lot of money. It doesn't take a lot of time. The third thing is you have to scale with people. It could be just 3 people.
Yeah.
Make sure that you have a team. When buyers come to buy, the first question they ask is, can this team take it to the next level for me?
Right.
And if they see just one founder, and this founder is a one decision maker, and he's the only alpha in there, they will say, no, I need more people like him.
Yeah.
If in case he walks away, exits, I have others who could be able to shoulder. I hope you got something. In conclusion, we need to scale, even if we're not ready now, even if we don't want to scale because you don't know when you want to scale, or at least you want to exit. Thank you very much.
Dr. AZ, that to me, it was like a whole infomercial. I feel bad. Like you should have charged money for that. That was brilliant. I appreciate it, my brother.
Thank you.